If you have been wanting to put yourself online and you still have not taken the plunge because you're overthinking, you're scared, you're worried about people's opinions, and you just want to do it, but there's something holding you back, this video is going to be absolutely what you need to hear, because trust me, by the end of this, you're going to have exactly what you need to go put yourself out there and to go chase your dreams. So let's cue the intro and begin.
Just enough hope, just enough hope, just enough.
Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, nice to meet you. I am Andrea, and my goal with all my content is to get you to understand that you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. It just comes down to habits, strategies, and just the way you speak to yourself. Now, if you're sitting there and you are overthinking this new thing that you want to do, you want to start on YouTube, you want to start a digital product business, you want to jump into real estate, you want to become a professional swimmer, I don't know what you want to do, right? But there's something holding you back. And the likelihood is that the thing holding you back is your mind. Now, why does your mind hold you back? Your subconscious mind tries to warn you of all of these potential dangers because it wants to keep you safe. So every single time you're like, ooh, I'm gonna go try something new, I'm gonna get myself outside of my comfort zone, your subconscious mind goes, I'm gonna flood your mind with every possible negative outcome so that you do not step out of your comfort zone and risk us getting hurt. And if you think about it, yeah, it's great, your mind's trying to keep you safe, but posting a video on social media, putting yourself out there, creating a digital product business, becoming the swimmer, is that really going to put you in jeopardy or like completely make you unsafe? Not really. Not in the beginning, right? Maybe when you're like a multi-millionaire and you have like 200,000 million followers, then maybe you have a little bit more potential threats. But right now, all you gotta do is click upload, yes, or create the damn thing. So when you're in this stage of like panic, I need you to understand that like, you have to silence the chaos in your mind. And if you can just remember that all your mind is trying to do is keep you safe, you're gonna be able to step out of your comfort zone. Because once you start telling yourself, I'm okay. As soon as I upload a video, the building is not gonna come crashing down. As soon as I start this digital product business, nobody's gonna come and shank me. Your mind, your nervous system will start to settle. Now, another way that you can get rid of all of this chaos and this fear that you have about the thing, right, about starting this thing, is to prepare. That is literally going to take away 90% of the fear that you have, because when you are prepared, when you know what you're going to do and what you're going to say and how you're going to show up and how you're going to edit and how you're going to do all of the things, a lot of the pressure gets lifted off your shoulders because you have a plan. You say, okay, this is what I'm going to talk about. This is how I'm going to sell. I'm going to create this piece of content around this. This is my end goal. And now all of a sudden you have a plan. It's like if I go into a presentation and I'm like, hello everyone, I'm just going to wing it because I didn't prepare. I'm going to be 10 times more nervous versus if I go online and I'm like, hello ChatGPT, I need to prepare for this presentation about how to make digital products online. Can you please give me 4 bullet points, and within each of those main points, I need 3 more bullet points. All of a sudden, I am preparing. I'm not going to go to that presentation and be like, I have no idea what I'm saying. Instead, I am going to be prepared. I'm going to know more things. I'm going to feel like I have authority in this subject matter because I did the work. I planned, I prepared, I did my research, which is exactly what you need to do. So if you're sitting there right now and you're like, oh my goodness, I feel overwhelmed, ask yourself, how much have I done to prepare? How much have you done to prepare? Have you done the research? Have you looked online to see how other people handle the thing that you're scared of, right? A lot of people don't go online and don't post things on social media because they're scared of other people's opinions. Go on YouTube and look at videos on how to handle people's negative comments. How do I handle negative feedback? How do I handle people being mean to me, bullying me online? If those are the things that genuinely scare you, look at other creators, look at how they handle it, and then you feel like you have more tools in the toolkit, right? That's what we want. We want to have more preparation so that when we go and create content, we become authority figures and we're like, hey, I got this, I'm prepared, nervous system is calm, and now I can put myself out there. I'm gonna give you another example because that's what we do here. I wanna give the example of recording content. Most of you, when you create content, you go on and you go, hi everyone, so in this video, no, and then you click it, you cancel, you're like, oh shit, that sucked. And you go back, did you know that, oh, what was I gonna say? Oh shit. And then you start overthinking, then you tell yourself, oh my God, you suck. And then you're convincing yourself in this world of chaos that you don't have what it takes. You do. You, all of us, we have what it takes, yes? So what I want you to do instead is create a plan. So when you're creating a plan, you're gonna say, okay, I'm gonna make a piece of content on how to make digital products or how to make a digital product in less than an hour. If I already know that that's my main topic, okay, what do I need to talk to my audience about? Well, they're going to need to use Canva. They're going to need to use Photoshop. They're going to have to put it up on a website. Maybe they need to put it up on Etsy. Now I have things that I can talk to my audience about. So now when I go and hit record, I'm going to hit record and then I have something to talk about. So now I can look at the camera and say, if you're trying to look, oh, I messed it up. That's okay. If you're trying to find a way to create a digital product in less than an hour, literally all you need is Canva, a website to sell the product on. You need to drive traffic to your digital product with your content and then rinse and repeat that process. If you need any help, click the resources in my bio. That was pretty good. Maybe I'll save that one. Hey, yes? Do you see how easy that is? You do not have to overthink this. And I am going to give you a piece of advice because I give pieces of advice all the time in my videos, on my lives. And that is, if you don't like what you've created, don't post it. I literally created a video the other day. It was a 10-minute conversation of me in my sofa. You'll see the video here. I'm talking. You see my husband's underwear behind me. I was like literally about to go to sleep and the video was a mess. And I spent about 5 hours putting in little graphics and all of these things. And at the end of it, I looked at it and I was like, this is crap. This is not what I want to put out to the world. I don't like it. So I didn't post it. I literally posted just here so you could see it, but I didn't like it. It didn't align with me. It didn't make me feel good about the content that I was creating. So I didn't post it. And if you do not like it, just create. I don't want you to sit there and just focus on, oh my God, I created this piece of content and it sucks. And oh my God, and I suck and I suck. And you're just giving yourself negative feedback. Literally create. Create. And then as you start creating, one, you're gonna build more confidence within yourself. But two, you're going to start building your inventory. You're going to build your toolbox. And then eventually, if you have, brain fog, if you're like, I don't know what to create, I don't have any ideas, you have stuff that you can pull back on. You have examples, different things that you've created, different posts, different products, right? Ultimately, what I don't want you to do is freeze. I froze. You see what I did? You thought the video was frozen. I know. You should follow me just for that. I'm funny. Subscribe, okay? Ultimately, what I don't want you to do is freeze. You need to just pause. I need you to pause. I need you to not freak out. I need you to not just throw everything down the drain because I'm terrified or I'm overwhelmed. Take a breather. Pause, look at what you want to do, take a step back, take a break if you need to, right? If you're done for today, if you are thinking about something too long, take a break. Take a break and say, you know what? This isn't for me. I'm gonna take a break. I'll see you tomorrow. YouTube, I'll see you tomorrow. A digital product store. Take a breather, reflect, and then you can come back into it the next day and say, this is what I wanna do. This is how I'm gonna show up today. And if you keep doing that and if you keep practicing behind the scenes, eventually you'll build up the confidence to just post it. Now for my next piece of advice, and this is the thing that really pushes you outside of your comfort zone, and it's the thing that just like rips it like a Band-Aid, and that is scheduling out your content. What a concept, scheduling out your content. The cool thing about this, and this is literally what helped me get out of my comfort zone, was that I created all this content. I was terrified to post it. I was like, oh my God, no. These people are gonna like criticize the living life out of me. They're gonna call me ugly. They're gonna call me stupid. They're gonna call me all these things. And I would just spiral. And on the day that I felt most confident, okay, cue in, you need to lean in here. On the day that I felt most confident, most energetic, most like, yes, I'm aligned with my goals, was the day that I put it into my social media calendar. I did this because I knew that there was going to be a day shortly after where I wasn't going to want to post anything online. There was going to be another day in 2 days where I was going to be depressed. In a couple of days, I wasn't going to feel as confident. I was going to feel like, oh no, this is a bad idea. I need to go hide. So what did I do? I did it for the future version of myself. So I want you to do the same thing. When you are in a good mood, when you are feeling confident, when you are aligned, when you are mapping out your goal and you're like, yes, this is what I want to do for myself, on that day, you just schedule it out. You can even schedule it out a month from now. I don't care when you schedule it out. Put it in there and put it into action to say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to record on the days that I'm feeling confident. Now come here. Why would you do this? Why would you create a piece of content or tons of pieces of content when you're feeling confident and then schedule it out? Because we're freaking human beings and every single day is not the same as the last. So when you are not in the mood to post or to record or to smile or to put on makeup or to like talk to your audience, you need to pull on that past content so that you can show up consistently. So right now, while you're practicing and while you're learning and doing all these things, start recording the content, put it in a folder, and then as you start gaining the practice, you're gonna be like, hey, wait a second, that was a good clip. I'm gonna put that aside so that I can schedule that out in the future. On a day when I'm feeling lazy, when I don't feel like I'm confident enough, I looked like I was positive, I looked like I was happy, I looked like I was, I had my shit together that day. Boom, I grabbed that piece of content, and now it makes it easier for you to post consistently in the future. So moral of the story, right? We've talked about how you can convince yourself that you're okay, that you're safe, you're gonna practice, you're gonna put those videos aside, you're gonna schedule out the content, but the last piece of the equation is not caring about other people's opinions. That's the hardest one. I'm still struggling with that 5 years later. Now, bestie, I need you to get close, because now we're gonna talk like besties having wine, okay? Now it's wine night. I need you to understand that people online are batshit crazy. When I tell you they're crazy, they're crazy. I have had people online ask me to do things with my face and to send them videos of me doing certain things with my face. I've had people ask me to take pictures of certain body parts. I have had people bully me. I have had people tell me that my mama should have never had me. I have had people tell me, girl, stop creating content, give up now. How dare you insult my culture? I have had everything online, okay? And I will tell you this. When you start getting hateful comments, when you start having people be rude, when you start having people get a little too crazy, the first thing you want to do is give up, okay? Now, the reason that you are not going to give up is because at the end of the day, none of those people matter. At the end of the day, when you want to have the beautiful house, when you want to have the beautiful vacation, when you want to have this beautiful life for yourself, that person and their comment and their craziness is not going to be in that beautiful house with you. They're not going to be on the business class trip with you when you're going to Italy. They're not going to be there with you. You have all of the control in the world to say, no, I'm not allowing this. You can be batshit crazy. Go ahead, leave it. I'm not interacting with you. The negativity online, the opinions online are as bad as you let them be. If you feel like somebody is going to say something about you and it might trigger you, then that's just internal work that you got to work on, right? You got to love yourself more. You got to tell yourself, no, I'm going to love myself as I am. It's okay. Maybe I am too bossy. Maybe I do talk too fast. Learn to love yourself, because as you get those comments, you need to start doing the internal work of saying, I am me. This is who I am. Too bad if you don't like it. I'm gonna love myself. And I hope you know that, like, if you're a new entrepreneur and you're a new content creator and you're just watching this and you're like, oof, I really want to do this, but I'm just scared. Like, understand that, like, by putting yourself out there and creating content and products and selling things and just stepping out of your comfort zone, this is like the biggest journey of self-development and, self-love that you're going to be giving yourself. So, like, you're going to evolve, you're going to grow, it's going to become easier. There's tons of things that you can do. And you can also just upload and say, no, I'm not looking at comments. I don't reply to comments ever. Whatever strategy works best for you. What I don't want you to do is not try because of other people's opinions. Instead, put yourself out there. Know that people are going to be rotten, but I will give you this piece of advice because I gave myself this piece of advice and it has helped me so much. And that is the swipe effect. And the swipe effect is actually like what most people do, right? Most people watch a piece of content, they'll scroll on their phone and they'll be like, oh my God, social media, swipe, 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 swipe. And then they'll find a video, they'll disagree with it, they'll leave their hate on your video. Oh my God, you suck. And then swipe, like. Then they'll find another video, I hate it. And they'll leave their comments and then they'll continue. Do you think that they're thinking about that negative comment that they left you 10 minutes ago, 20 days ago, a month ago? No. A lot of people, what they like to do is they like to just drop their hate off into your business, into your world, and then they just leave it there for you, and then you get to decide if you're gonna carry out the trash or you're just gonna leave it there. And let me tell you, bestie, you don't gotta carry it with you. You can just leave it right there. You can just go delete, next, thank you, bye. And it is so liberating to just say, I'm not dealing with this. No, you're not gonna talk to me like that. In my world, in my house, on my channel, you're crazy. On my Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, YouTube account, you're gonna tell me I'm ugly? I don't think so. You can say that behind my back, but not on my page. Thank you. Yes? Self-love, people. You gotta stand up for yourself. You gotta know why you're doing this. You gotta say, you know what? This is my end goal. And no matter what somebody says to me, I'm gonna do the thing. If you can do that, bestie, you got this. Start posting your stuff. I'll be your first comment. I'll go in there and be like, what up, bestie? You got this. Please believe in yourself, okay? And that leads me to the last thing that you need to do so that you can post online and be consistent and put yourself out there and grow your brand. And that is just believing in yourself. If you do not believe in you, this is never gonna work because you don't believe in what you're doing. But if you put yourself out there and you believe in your heart that you are going to succeed, that you can make an impact, that you can change somebody's life with the digital products that you're creating. Maybe you create a course or a masterclass that's gonna help somebody get the results that they're looking for. Put it out there, believe in yourself. The only person the only person that needs to believe in you is you. So when people tell you it's not a good idea, but be careful because of your savings and oh my God, and your 401k, and I wouldn't do that if I were you, and ooh, what if so-and-so sees it? You go like this, ooh, and you tune them out. You have all of the tools you need now to put yourself out there. You're gonna convince yourself that I got this, I'm not scared, I'm not in danger, I'm gonna do this, oh my goodness, I got a plan, all right, what am I gonna do? And then I'm gonna look into different outcomes. If I post this and it gets hate, let me go learn from other creators. If I put this out there and it succeeds, how can I handle the success? I'm gonna look at all my solutions, I'm gonna get myself in order, I'm gonna ignore people's comments, and I'm gonna ignore people's opinions about myself, and I'm gonna keep showing up, and I'm gonna schedule out content, and I'm gonna continue talking to myself in a positive way, and I'm just gonna be like, oh, I got this, okay? That is how you step out of your comfort zone and you do the damn thing. It's not just one thing, it's not two, it's a combination of all of these things that are going to help you get to your end goal 10 times faster, okay? So I love you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please go ahead and like and subscribe if you got anything from this video. If you loved it, if you hated it, let me know in the comments. I need the engagement in that comment section. So please just let me know what what resonated with you the most in the comment section. I would love to hear from all of you. If you want another video on whatever subject, please let me know. And if it fits the mood, I will record it for you. And I will see you as always in another video.